and firefighting help. NASCAP another with Triple J News. A report shows health officials appointed by the federal government to oversee Medivac transfers to Australia overruled ministerial decisions 6 times in recent months. The Home Affairs Department report tabled in Parliament says 15 cases were knocked back by the Minister in April and June, with the Independent Health Advice Panel agreeing with 9 of those decisions. The panel was satisfied the 9 patients would receive adequate care offshore, but in 6 cases it ruled it necessary the individual be brought to Australia for care. It comes as the Morrison government seeks to repeal the Medivac bill, with Senator Jackie Lambie holding the crucial vote. A Sydney courts heard a mobile phone app could help prevent drug overdoses at music festivals. Here's Jamie McKinnell.
The head of on-site medical services provider EMS, Mike Hammond, has been working on the app for 2 years. He's told an inquest into drug-related festival deaths once the next phase is live, hopefully in November, the app will automatically sound an alarm if someone's phone is horizontal for more than 8 seconds. If the user doesn't quickly deactivate that, medical staff will be alerted to the phone's location. Mr. Hammond also said thermal cameras have been used at recent events to scan for revellers whose temperatures begin to soar.
Victoria will send 36 firefighters to help battle the devastating bushfires in Queensland and New South Wales. More than 70 fires are still burning and more than 25 homes have been destroyed. The Emergency Services Minister Lisa Neville says Victoria has been in constant contact with both states to work out what it can do.
Today we'll be sending 36 firefighters from CFA and DELP and Pulich to assist in incident management and airbase support.
Former Labor Senator Sam Dastyari says Liberal backbencher Gladys Liu should be forced to resign. Ms Liu today confirmed she held an honorary role with an organisation linked to China's political influence operations after previously saying she couldn't recall having any association with the group. Ms Liu's also been forced to clarify that she supports the Australian government's long-standing position on the South China Sea. Mr Dastyari, who resigned from Parliament over his links to Chinese donors and remarks he made about the disputed waters, says a Victorian MP should be held to the same standard he was. And to sports news now, Carlton AFLW star Taylor Harris has a large bronze statue of her kicking a football, which was unveiled today in Victoria. Could be a huge turning point for women in sport. Harris was the subject of online bullying and abuse after she shared a pic of her kicking a footy on Insta earlier this year. The statue in Federation Square depicts the viral post, and she says she hopes it'll inspire young women to stand up to online bullies. And that's all the latest in news and sport. Triple J.
Hello, Tom Tilley here. Where do you stand on vaping? Is it a good way to give up the darks, or a can of worms all of its own? Get this, in the last month, 6 Americans have died from vaping-related problems. Will this change the way you think about vaping? Let's talk on Hack.
Hack, weekdays from 5:30 on Triple J.
Veronica and Lewis.
Who's ready for fun?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bad person.
It's hard to believe we just riffed that.
Triple J.
Good afternoon to you. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Yeah, it's bloody Wednesday. How could I forget?
It's Woof Woof Wednesday. It's Bump Day, Lewis.
Yeah, that's true. Do get your requests in for the songs that make you goosebump for later on. Also, yeah, Woof Woof Wednesday. Has anyone wronged you this week, Ron?
Let me think about that. I'll need to get back to you, probably.
Hopefully they haven't. Like, in an ideal world, I guess the dream situation is one day we get no one putting a dog act in.
Yeah.
And that's how we know we've achieved world peace. It'll be terrible for our radio show. We'll have a half an hour we'll have to talk to Jess Perkins about all the things that have gone right in the world.
I mean, we could flip it up one week. Has someone done something lovely for you? And then we're like, no, not lovely.
But yes, if someone has wronged you and you want to know whether it was an official dog act, now is the time. 0439 75 7555. One person who does know wrong, Anne Edmonds, the wonderful comedian, will be joining you a bit after 4:30. Right now, though, let's put some tunes on. Spacey Jane, Good For You. An absolute belter from Rufus to follow. You're on Triple J.
Love is easier said than done, but are we gonna take care? Stomach turns and
I
Someone's
live
gonna
and
be.
breathe radio. I'm constantly working all the time.
You've been doing videos this morning, walking around acting like you know something about videos.
Oh, that awful thing that you filmed me failing at before, you didn't do
That's
anything
on
with that.
Instagram. Yeah, you
No,
can
it's
check
not.
out Wilco with a potty mouth on Instagram now, Wilco Courts. He just can't put this, what is it?
It's just a big reflector thing.
A reflector that he films with.
I've
See
gotta
what
see
I mean?
that.
thing. And he still couldn't get it down? He cannot for the life
I
of
did it
him.
earlier today when we filmed that thing with Renee, our newsreader, but I couldn't do it twice.
Had no troubles getting it up though.
Yeah, well, that's good.
He never has troubles getting it up.
No. It's because it just pops right out.
Just getting it back down is an issue.
Because it's youthful. It's
But
not
you
very
can't
old.
just walk around with it.
No,
so
you can't,
big.
especially when it's popped up because
Yeah.
it just doesn't fit through doors
It's
and
just
stuff.
massive.
We have so much to get through today. We are doing Canberra's biggest barn dance. It is on September 28. You can get your tickets right now at mix106.com.au, supporting farmers, Aussie farmers, all through Rural Aid. Talking about that, finding out about some of the support that Rural Aid gives in regards to farmers and their mental health from Zoe, who's one of the head counsellors there, which is
They're
really
doing
great.
amazing work, so I'm so excited to be raising money for them.
That is coming up just after 4:30. Also, the James game is back. Will we find a James? Will you win a prize? Who
Jimmy
knows?
Jim. Is he there today?
Are you thinking any particular business?
Got it. I know where we're calling.
Wow. Any clues?
He called Hulk Express the day before she was going there to ask if she needed to give them 18 hours notice for the 18-hour slow-cooked steak.
What do you reckon? Did Nathan and Jake confirm Imelda? I think they did. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Jeez, man, I made a mess of my tape. My camera wasn't even taped down for the last... Well, it was, very loosely. Very loosely. One little thing I'll just say, right at the end. Imelda, I said it means great... No, all-consuming battle, right? All-consuming battle. Or warrior. It has the same meaning as William. Warrior. And if we go back to 2013, Imelda was not on the name list. It was Ingrid. And I ran a hurricane guessing competition in 2013, and the person who won was named William. He guessed Ingrid. Ingrid made landfall on Mexico, and the name Ingrid then got retired from the name list, which is why we now have Ingrid on the name list. Irma was the I name in 2017. It was the first time that name was ever used, and it was the last time that name was ever used, because Irma was retired after her first incarnation as a hurricane. Irma and Imelda. The eyes have it. Eyes of the storms, eyes of the mirror boys, eyes of the daffodils.